Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah.
The views expressed by J. Michael McCoy are the views of the hosts and guests of Mac's World Live, and not necessarily the views of Webcast One Live, its staff, its management, the cleaning crew, Dave the electric guy, the guy who cleans the skywalk, the woman who brought in the cookies, the management staff of Hubble Real Estate, the parking lot attendant at Keck Parking, the wait staff over at Miss Kitty's, the coffee crew at Frederick's, the man in the street corner willing to work for food, Rob Spearman, Max Crab, or anyone else of sound mind. Should you be offended, provoked, intimidated, shocked, confused, or just made to think independently, log on to maxworldlive.com right now. It's your voice we want to hear in Mac's World. And now, live from the palatial studios of Webcast One Live, your host, J. Michael McCoy.
Good afternoon, 4 minutes after the hour. We are going to do a what I call a split show today. I have the folks in from Morsel Combat, which is just an incredible charity that helps raise money for Meals from the Heartland. And we're going to tell you about that. We've got Jerry Armstrong from Meals from the Heartland. We've got Tracy Schmidt, who's the president and CEO and pharaoh of King, world-renowned leader of Morsel Combat. Had his picture on the front of the New York Times the other day, the man who feeds the hungry. I mean, it's just, we're so lucky to have him in our studios. And we're going to talk about that for a while. Tom Coates, of course, is here with us, being Tuesday. But then we're going to talk about a couple different topics that are something that I don't want Morsel Combat to be associated with. And so we'll get done with that, and then we'll come back with some really good, juicy stuff. But I'm not even going to say what it is because I don't want that part of Morsel Combat. So, Jerry, nice to see you. How are you?
Great. How are you doing? Thanks for having us.
Good. You bet. I'm glad you're here. You run Meals from the Heartland.
I'm just one of the folks at Meals from the Heartland and try to keep it going from day to day.
You know, you get all humble up on me, and I'm going to make you pharaoh, too. But Jerry had a very successful career with a local company and helped build that company. And when he retired, like a good follower of Christ, he folded himself back into ministry that's very important and to everybody in the world, it should be, but especially us here in Des Moines, and that's Meals from the Heartland. And so Morsel Combat supports Meals from the Heartland, and that's the only person that gets something from it.
It is.
Except me.
Yeah.
All right. And Tracy, how long have you been involved with Morsel Combat?
This will be our 4th year.
Okay.
At it.
And when I say Morsel Combat, I am saying it right. I know Tom likes to make fun of what I say, but we're talking about food to combat hunger. And Tracy, kind of tell us, well, first of all, it's next Friday, right?
Correct.
The 17th.
April the 17th at Embassy Suites from 6 to 9 p.m.
All right. And when you walk into the ballroom, you'll have a dozen or more stations. Do you know how many restaurants you've got this year?
Actually, it's a little bit smaller this year. Going to be a little more intimate, about 10 restaurants.
So you have 10 restaurants, and they are preparing food there and handing out hundreds of samples.
Well, hopefully they'll be preparing the food back at their restaurant because we tried having them do it there one time, and the fire alarms went off.
Yeah.
So. Yep, you were there.
And it was so funny. Governor Branstad was there.
He was talking.
And his handlers and state patrol guys are going like, what do I do? Because none of us are leaving the room. We know the problem. They're cooking stuff, and it gets up, so the fire alarm goes off. Well, we should all leave, right? Especially the governor. But the governor says, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. So, and some of the restaurants that are involved, can you tell me?
Dos Rios, Fleming, Embassy Suites will have their chef there. Cisco, Willow Ridge from Fort Dodge, and Waterfront Seafood Grill, Proof, and Glen Oaks.
Waterfront, Proof, and Glen Oaks. All right.
Good lineup, isn't it?
Yep.
And tickets are how much?
They're $35 a piece in advance at our website, or $45 at the door.
All right. So, Tom, you and I have known each other a long time. We've been out to dinner before. You know that I like to do very much else but eat. And this is the Grand Buffet, right?
Well, you get to sample a little bit of each one of those, and some, they also have people coming back, 2 and 3 times. So it's it's a pretty filling night. Jerry has been a judge, and he gets to try every single one of them, and it's a filling experience for Jerry. Full filling. Yes.
Full filling.
Full filling. Yes.
Well, and I'm one of those people that, I mean, if they told me, no, I can't come back, I'd only throw a small fit, you know, kind of like an 8-year-old fit. But most of the time, they let me have as much as I want. And, man, it's good.
There should be plenty there for you.
Yeah,
So
it's all the good stuff. You know, these restaurants don't bring their cheeseburgers. These guys, well, unless they're really great at cheeseburgers, but these guys bring the best stuff they've got.
Yes, we have a Healthy Estate Initiative tie-in, so they have to keep under, sorry, Mac, under 650 ounces calories. So that's the only catch, and so it's healthy at the same time that it's great food. Some of the best of each of these restaurants.
All right. I'm here to support you. I'm just telling you. This healthy initiative stuff, you know, it just spoils the heck out of me. I like my Jersey Mike's Super Sub that only has about 1,200 calories.
Well, we do have some some dessert people there as well.
Yeah.
Cupcake Attic and Scratch Bakery.
All right.
Well,
And there's also a full selection of wine and pop and ice water and things like that for people to drink. I think there's
that's
even
correct.
a
It's
liquor bar.
Cash bar.
Yeah, cash bar. Yeah, no, that doesn't come with your ticket. Tom got all excited for me. Oh, I can get my money's worth. 'Cause Tom's not a big eater.
Right out of the chute, yeah.
Tom's not a big eater. In fact, when we go out to lunch, we usually split something. Now, little does Tom know is I go immediately to the Subway shop when we're done eating because I'm not full. All right, so it's coming up April 17th. That's a week from this Friday. Embassy Suites, 6 to 9 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance.
Correct. At our website, that's www.morselcombat.org.
You better spell that.
MORSELCOMBAT.org.
All right. So you can get the tickets there for $35 or 30.
$35
Okay.
in advance.
Or at the door for
45.
45.
Correct.
All right.
And I have a correction. That's not Scratch Bakery. It's our friends at Della Dolce.
Della Dolce?
Della Dolce.
right?
It's a new.
Yeah, it's over on University. It's very good.
New business.
It's over
Yep.
by Club Car.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a chance for you to. And by the way, the restaurants don't get any of this money.
No,
They
they
donate.
are donating all the
Their money,
food,
all the
all
time.
of their time.
Are you having them karate guys again this year?
We are. We're having Farrell's come in and give a demonstration, just the tie-in to the Morsel Combat
Right,
type thing.
right.
This is not a video game. This is a food event fighting hunger.
Yeah, and Farrell's come in and they do some crazy stuff.
You get Big Lance over there?
Huh?
Does Lance come in there?
Well,
He does sometimes.
maybe
Yeah.
we'll twist his arm.
If he's in
Yeah.
town, he does.
Yeah.
But he's
That's
got
good.
so many franchises going now. But let me tell you, some of the stuff they do, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, they run across the room and flip up and down, set 10 ways to sideways, and break a board, and it's pretty cool. It's a good demonstration.
Well, if they don't show up, Mac, you can do the same thing, I'm sure.
Sure. Don't, Tracy, don't note that.
We can call you up there. That's fine.
I can't. No,
If you want to.
I
If
can
you really
tell.
want to.
I can tell. If you want people to not laugh at horrible jokes, then ask me to come up and tell jokes.
We also have the snacks playing, wide
Oh, I
variety.
love the snacks.
They are fantastic.
Yeah, I love the
Very,
snacks.
very entertaining, and they can be anything you want to be. They're something else.
Well, and for an added bonus, if you really want, Tracy will make your wife cry. Because Tracy's very good at making women cry. My wife was in church. Here it is, Easter Sunday. Tom, imagine this. You were there.
Yeah,
Wonderful service,
Yes, it
right?
was.
Very uplifting. I'm sitting there with my mom and dad, 85, 86 years old. There's my beautiful bride there, 27 years old. And Tracy walks up, and the next thing I do, I'm looking over, and CJ's just crying like a baby. So bring your wife, and he'll say something to her, and then she'll cry.
I can do that without him.
Yeah, right. What do we need him for?
First time I'd seen CJ since her mom passed away, and I had given her my condolences.
I know, and she loves you guys. Tracy and I went to high school together. And then him and his wife, he like me, married way above himself.
Way up.
Way up.
Yeah.
And we're part of a small group together, 5 couples that get together, once a month probably, and have dinner and study the Bible, and we're studying Romans. Where are we at in Romans right now?
4.
4.
We don't move very fast.
My kind of Bible study, you know.
Yep.
All right, morselcombat.org. MOR. Can you put that on the screen for the viewers? Okay, and for the radio listeners, M as in Mary, O as in ostrich, R as in rabbit, S as in Sam, E as in elephant, L as in lazy. C as in cat, O as in ostrich, M as in Mary, B as in boy, A as in apple, and T as in Tom. Morselcombat.org. You know, we kind of talked about it here a minute ago. Bring your small group to this thing. This is a wonderful event for your small group. You know, bring your family down. Maybe you didn't get together with your family on Easter Sunday because everything was going so crazy, and in-laws and step families and broken families and help families and families. Bring them together. You know, this is a wonderful opportunity to have some fun times. The music's really good. Like I said, the what do I call those? It's not karate people. Mortal Kombat. No. What?
Kickboxing. But,
Kickboxing.
I mean, it's karate. You know, I don't know either.
Yeah, kickboxing. No. That's a good
Some
term.
kind of martial arts.
Martial arts.
Yeah, and they break boards with their feet and all that kind of stuff. Can you do that?
Absolutely, Mac.
I'll buy your ticket. I'll buy your ticket. We'll stop the whole thing.
Now, do I have to use my bare hands or can I use instruments?
No, bare hands.
Okay.
Bare hands and feet.
I'll
buy your ticket, and I'll give a $100 donation to Morsel Combat. I'll buy his ticket as long as we can stop in the middle, and Tom Coates is going to break a board with his feet.
All right, you've got your computer right there.
But now, you already said there was a cash
morselcombat.org.
bar, so I may not be able up to my normal snuff.
I'm not having anything to do with alcohol. You'll buy your own drinks, okay? Tom, you're not a drinker anyway, so. All right, now Jerry, talk to us about what that money is used for over at Meals from the Heartland.
For one thing, the $100 you're donating when he breaks the board right there will get us 500 meals for folks.
500 meals
So our
for
meals
$100.
For our meals are 20 cents a meal. So all the money that the Morsel Combat raises for us, which they've done a great job, all goes to making meals for people that need to be fed.
Yeah, and I've made these meals. Tom, have you ever packed meals? No. Okay, that's all right. I'm not trying. I just didn't know if you'd done that. So you stand in like an assembly line.
I know what you're talking about. But
And you got a bag. And what is that? Is that a quart bag?
We take a bag and you put in rice, soy, dried vegetables, and vitamins. And in one bag, there'll be enough for 6 meals.
Yeah, and the vitamins are crushed up.
Yeah, the vitamins are in a vitamin packet, and then you open the packet. You just drop a packet in now, and you open the packet when it gets to its destination.
Yeah.
Boil it and eat it.
Yeah. And then they're sealed, and their shelf life is how long?
About 3 years.
Yeah.
Easy.
wow.
And these not only go to Ghana and places in Africa where they're starving people, but they also go to our food banks.
They go not only 15 foreign countries, they go all over the United States. They go in Polk County. They go in the inner city of Des Moines, West Des Moines. They've been in backpacks, Boys and Girls Club, any group locally that's a feeding position that needs meals. We try to help them. So we get a lot of DMARCs are real active with us, as well as food banks active with us, and food banks in other counties in Iowa also receive the meals.
And different groups over the Lenten area, the Lenten time. Several groups around central Iowa packed meals, and you packed over 3 million meals.
Yeah, we the last 40 days have been a great, great time for us. We've packed a lot of meals. There's going to be a lot of people get helped. And the thing is, all the meals that we package are from donations. So recipients, nobody pays for them. It is just us getting it to the folks to help those that are in need.
Yeah. What a great ministry. All right. Jerry, thank you for what you're doing. You could have retired and gone off and lived on some island, but you got right back in to help Jesus and his kids, and I appreciate that for you. Tracy, thanks for all you do with Morsel Combat. Is this your last year as Grand Poobah?
Well, we'll pass the torch at some point.
Okay.
No, he'll have to stay.
Really? All right. It's Morsel Combat, the 17th of it's a Friday. It's a week from this Friday down at the Embassy Suites here on the river. $35 in advance, $45 at the door. It's fun. You'll just have a good time. You don't have to dress fancy. I'll probably be in shorts. Just come and enjoy yourself and have a good time. All right, guys, thanks for coming back. When we come back, some really tough local subjects. We're going to dig into them next. Hey, psst. Let me let you in on a little secret. You ready? Always try to do business with people, not places. Especially if you seek honest Christian business people. And when it comes to my car, I really need to trust who's working on it. Now, my family is so blessed. A few years ago, we found a family-owned automobile repair shop that operates as a Christian business also. Open, honest, reliable, trustworthy. It's Mckoy on Hickman Road in front of Kmart. And it's a family-owned Christian operating business. This family treats your car as if it was their car. Everything from oil changes to transmission repair and everything in between. So the next time you feel the need to be at peace with your choice of who you can trust with your car, give Mckoy on Hickman a chance to serve you. And tell them